What's good with the YouTube world? Got a sad story for you right now, man. I hate to even bring this type of story to the forefront, but at the same time, it needs to be addressed by everybody. Everybody should be talking about this right now. Sonya Massey. First of all, moment of silence for Miss Massey. Rest in peace, Miss Sonya. God rest your soul. It's crazy that a situation like this would happen with police again, over and over again. Now, don't get me wrong. I am fed up with black on black crime. I'm fed up with the betrayal of black people in this country. Like, we criminals, we kill each other, we pretty much the bottom of the barrel. And I feel like since we got this mentality, since this was going on, police officers like this, they feel like they can do this type of shit. People in general, I mean, feel like they can just treat us any type of way. Cause this is the lifestyle. This is the bullshit that we portray to the world, to ourselves. Black people, we gotta do better. We definitely do. But I'm not blaming this on us at all. This is clearly a racist ass, dumbass police officer. Illinois police have released body cam footage showing the chaotic moments that led to the fatal shooting of a woman who called 911 to report a suspected intruder at her home. This woman, Miss Sonya, called 911. She called them there. She called the police to come help me out. I think somebody trying to break in my house. The killing of Sonya Massey, 36, over Independence Day weekend has led to a criminal charge against the officer who opened fire and drawn condemnation. You see this? And drawing condemnation from the White House. Sangamon County Sheriff's Department Deputy Sean Grayson has been sacked from the police force and charged with murder and official misconduct. Now, I'm really overwhelmed with the fact that this man ain't getting nothing. He get no pressure put on him. Yeah, he been charged, but he plead guilty. Look. This right here is a showing proof of how white folks don't feel obligated to have to deal with nothing that they do to us. They feel like anything they do to us is justified. He has pled not guilty to the charges. That means he's gonna fight against it. And my thing is, when you go back and watch the video footage, there's nothing that Sonya Massey did wrong. She did nothing wrong. She went over there to turn off a pot of hot water, and the officer told her to put the pot down, like as if the pot was a deadly weapon, as if she was gonna throw the water on him. She never said she was gonna do anything to the police officer. She was just getting the pot off. Once she said, "I rebuke you in the name of Jesus," oh man, that pissed him off. That pissed him off. Because guess what? This is a real live demon in the flesh. This is a real live demon in the flesh. County Sheriff Deputy Sean Grayson, you are a demon. You got a demon in you. You got a big ass demon in you. And he showed up when you heard the name of Jesus. When you heard him rebuke you, you showed up. And took this woman's life for nothing. Y'all got to understand, you go back and watch that footage, man. He shot that woman for nothing. He told her to put the pot down, whatever. He talking about, if you don't put the pot down, I'll shoot you in your face right now. You put that pot down or I'll shoot you in your face. So when he took his gun out and approached her, his partner took his gun out too. As if she's a threat. This is the bullshit I'm talking about within this country. This is the bullshit I'm talking about within this system, man. This is the shit that we need to get away from. And if we get up out this system, we wouldn't be looked at as criminals, drug heads, drug addicts, heathens, hoodlums. We wouldn't be looked at it because we have our own shit. We have our own system. But since we in this system, we have to be, or we have been demoralized. We've been just, tore down to the point where we don't even feel like they did nothing wrong. Some of us. You got some people talking about, man, what did she do? What, you know what I'm saying? Maybe she did nothing wrong. The whole world can see she did nothing wrong. But this is one of your police officers walking in to a black woman's home, and he feel obligated that he can do whatever the fuck he want to do. You know why? Because he got the system behind him. Yeah, he gonna be charged with murder. They gonna charge him, but he hasn't been convicted. And who knows, will he ever be convicted? Y'all know how long murder trials take? Murder trials take years. He might be sitting in jail for 2 or 3 years, if that. They might let him out. They might put him on relief. But like I'm saying, this system is not built for us. So when stuff like this happen, we gotta understand that there's not gonna be any pressure put on this police officer. The only type of pressure he will get is if we put pressure on him. Our people do something about it. But if we don't step up and do nothing about it, nothing will ever get done. Nothing will ever get done. Because you know why? They look at it like, well, shit, black people, y'all kill each other anyway. So what is it? That's why I say it's always two sides to a coin. Us as black people need to stop demoralizing ourselves. We need to stop stereotyping ourselves. We need to stop calling ourselves niggas. We're not niggas. We need to stop thinking that we somebody's slave. We wasn't nobody's slave. All that shit is Hollywood story. Yeah, it might have been some people back in the day that were servants and working under people. Yeah. But when you look at a black person, you shouldn't be thinking slave. But since we in this system, that's how everybody look at us. So a police officer walking into a black woman's house like that, like I said, he feel like he can do whatever the fuck he want to do. Because you ain't nothing but a nigga slave anyway. You got a hot pot of boiling water on the stove. You taking it off. He look at you trying to find any reason to get down on you. You have to understand that. For all my black people out there, whenever you pulled over by a dumbass officer like this, a racist officer like this, a demon officer like this, they're looking for any reason to shoot you, to kill you, to eliminate you. They looking for any reason to get rid of you. So many of us have died by the hands of the police in certain situations that didn't even call for killing. Just because you said something sideways to an officer, or just because you might have took off running. Anything, they will shoot you dead. Black people. But now when it come to white folks, man, I done seen white people up guns on the police. I done seen white people fight the police with knives. I done seen white people fight the police hand on hand. And guess what? Police never shoot them. They might tase them, contain them, arrest them, But I've never seen white police officers kill no white folks. I ain't never seen it. Not publicly. I ain't never seen no police cam or nothing like that. If it is some white cops killing white folks, it's a shootout. You've never heard about an unarmed white person being killed by the police. Y'all gotta let that sink in. And there's another thing. You've never heard of a black police officer killing white folks. I've never heard of a black police officer killing an unarmed white man. It's always you white pricks trying to get down on us. And I understand why y'all do it, because y'all are part of the system. Police are Illuminati puppets, man. Half of them don't even like their job. Half of them are some lames, some squares from back in the day that finally just got a badge and a gun. Now they tough. Real talk. There's no real upstanding men that are police officers, because we know this system is full of shit. Most of the men that are police officers are pussies. I've dealt with them all my life. Every time you talk to one, every time you know what I'm saying, they'll keep it cool with you if you be cool, because in reality they pussy. They don't really want no problems. But when you do give them problems, they know they got their gun. They'll grab their gun first before they grab their taser on black folks. Before they grab some pepper spray, they gonna grab their gun. If a black man is pulled over right now and the police walk up to your car and tell you to let down your window, and you don't want to let down your window, or you just crack your window a little bit, they gonna try to bust your motherfucking window in. They gonna try to up gun, they gonna try to pull you out the car, everything. But I've seen it happen with white folks. If white folks do it, Police be professional, talk to them, try to calm them down, figure out what's the problem. Hey man, why do you got an attitude, man? I'm just trying to help you. That's how police talk to white folks. But us, it's a whole different energy, and that energy showed in Sonya's house on that fateful night. You have to understand when you watch that video, that's her last night. That's her last moment of her life. These two police officers in her face, ones that she called for help, and they come in and murder her. And I truly believe that both of them would have shot her. And who's to say both of them didn't shoot? But they literally killed this woman for nothing, y'all. Free body. They killed this woman for nothing. So to all my black folks out there, we got to understand that it's up to us to put pressure on the system and ourselves. We got to portray ourselves better. We got to stop calling these motherfuckers. If you got some situations going on, call your brothers, call your uncles, call your cousins, call your homeboys, call the guys. Stop calling these motherfuckers. Because it is a guy in Decatur, I think last year, police ended up killing him on his front porch. Dude, I think his grandma called about something. And that police got there and they ended up exchanging words and all that. And the police ended up shooting him on the porch. Black man. Shooting him on the porch for nothing. And he was unarmed. There's been a lot of unarmed black people killed by the police. I know a lot of y'all done seen that movie Set It Off. When the movie with Queen Latifah and all them and Jada Smith. Jada Pinkett had a brother in the movie. If you've seen this movie, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But if you haven't seen this movie, it's a movie called Set It Off with Queen Latifah, Vivica A. Fox, Jada Pinkett, and my other girl. I forget her name, but it's a great movie, classic movie. But it's a scene in that movie where the police run down on a bank robber, and they run in his house and all that. But before they run in his house, they run into Jada Pinkett's brother in the parking lot. Now, he's not the suspect. He's not the guy they want, but he's got the same haircut as the guy. So when they seen the guy come, they seen Jada Pinkett's brother coming out with the haircut or whatever, they lured in like, okay, here go the guy. And they end up stopping him outside. And when they stopped him, he put his hands up. He got down on the ground. He followed he cooperated. He didn't do nothing jittery or nothing. Now, he had a wine bottle in his jacket. So as he's laying down on the ground, he reached in to pull the wine bottle out. Now, when he did that, every police officer out there opened fire. This is a Hollywood portrayal of what really goes on in this system with black people and the police. If you move wrong, inch wrong, breathe wrong, they ready to shoot your ass. That's a problem in our system. Now, for all you racist ass white people out there, y'all probably don't give a fuck, because y'all look at us as black slaves, niggas, criminals, hoodlums, all that shit, right? But whole time, who's the real criminals? Who's the real liars? Who's the real dummies? Y'all think this police officer is smart? Y'all think he's ethical and he's a good person? Hell no. Do y'all think people that run this system are ethical, good people? Hell no. Epstein Island still standing. They ain't bombed that bitch yet. This system is ran by demons, by some crooked ass folks, and I don't understand how black people still indulge in this shit and try to support it, try to go vote, try to pick the next official and all this bullshit. Why are y'all getting involved in this shit and stuff like this happening every day? Every day. Every month. Every week. Now, we can go back and y'all can throw in, oh yeah, black people kill each other too. Yeah, shit go on too. But guess what? White people kill each other too. I just seen some white on white crime. Shit just went viral. Y'all seen dude get shot in the face 3-4 times. A road rage incident. That was white on white crime. Like I said, people are naturally defensive, territorial. That's just a natural instinct. So if stuff happens in real life, yeah, it just go down like that. I've heard of all different types of people killing their own people. That's what go on. But when you call somebody of the law, Somebody's supposed to be a protect and serve. When you call somebody for assistance, you don't expect them to pull up with this chaotic attitude against you and looking at you as if you the problem, especially over a pot of boiling water. You got to be a low life scumbag to shoot somebody over that. You really are a scary ass pussy if you gonna shoot this a woman, not a man, not a big ass, this little ass woman. She look like she all of 5'5", about 130, little woman, no threat to nobody. You gonna shoot her over a pot of water. And you can go back and listen to the video. You can clearly hear this man say, "If you don't put that pot down, I'm gonna shoot you in your face. I'll shoot you in your face right now." Like he tough. That's what make you tough. Y'all, we gotta stop this system, man. We gotta fight this system, man. We gotta do something. We gotta do something in our power to make sure stuff like this stop happening. We gotta stop our young guys running around the street killing each other. Lil Fulio and them just got shot up and all this. We gotta stop all this shit. A lot of it has to do with the music, the way we are portrayed to the public. If we portray to the public as criminals, hoodlums, bad bitches, hood rats, how do you think the system is gonna look at us? How do you think police officers gonna look at us? The way we've been portrayed all over the world is, gangsters, thugs, all that shit. How do you think the police are gonna operate when they pull up and it's some of us, a group of us? This is why this shit go on. So that's why I say we gotta take accountability on our side to stop calling ourselves niggas, stop calling ourselves slaves, stop saying we Africans and that but this is our country. We are Americans. We are Americans. We are the same people that's been here. We are Americans. And you got a systematic devil in power. I'm talking about all y'all in Congress, all you police chiefs, all you motherfuckers, because there's a lot of y'all that are really racist. Y'all have to understand, white people invented racism. So they are racist, naturally. That's how they look at everything. So you have to understand that we got to take accountability for this shit and get ourselves out of this shit. Straight up. They're not going to do it. Why do y'all think voting for somebody is going to get us out of this shit? It's not. Voting for somebody keep us in it. We got to get about this system. We got to understand how to get out of it. But we can't even get started on the process of getting out of it if y'all continue to indulge in it. And then when shit like this happens, like I said, this sheriff pled not guilty. So when shit like this happen, they still don't feel obligated to be accountable for what they did. They feel like they ain't did nothing wrong. I'm really waiting for the story to come out about why this man shot her. What was your reason? But I already know his reason. She's a black woman in the house by herself, and she aggravated him. She got him a little agitated because they was asking her, "Is there anything else you need? What's going on?" So at this point, they feel like you calling us over here for nothing. So now you aggravated and frustrated. And then, like I said, since you look at black people as black nigga slaves and we ain't shit, we the bottom of the barrel, this is how you handle the situation. She got a pot of boiling water. Oh, that's in your dumb ass mind. Whoop! I'm gonna just say that's a deadly weapon. If you don't put that pot down, I'll shoot you in your face right now. What? Really? Seriously? You that big of a bitch? That if she don't put a pot down, I can see if she had a shotgun or a harpoon, a goddamn, you know what I'm saying, some shit that'll take goddamn Moby Dick down or something. But she's holding a pot of water, and you say if you don't put that pot down, I'm gonna shoot you in your face. This is a problem, y'all. This is one of the biggest problems in this country. The police, the system. Like I said. The police are a product of the Illuminati system. Now I know I can say Illuminati because it's not really called Illuminati. Illuminati is just a made up word to help you understand who we talking about. These barbarians that run this system, these are their little puppets. The police. They don't want to keep everything in the order of where they want it to be. So when it comes to stuff like this, when it comes to killing one of us or something like this, Since they're in a system that has meetings about the urban areas, the black people. Y'all gotta understand, these police chiefs, these police officers, they have briefings, they have meetings, they have certain information that come to them about where they live, the demographic of their city, where the black people at, where the white people at, what's going on, how are the people in the city. So they have these briefings about how to deal with these situations. And y'all think they don't have racist comments in these briefings? Y'all think they don't be sitting up there really bashing black people or what they call the urban communities? Yeah, there's a lot of racist, underlying racist shit that's going on. Just imagine you walk in the room, police, and the police chief is a white man, and you look around the room, and it's 13 white police officers and one brother, one American guy, one American brother. The rest of them all up in there, everybody else in there is Europeans. So y'all have to understand that when they sit up here and talk about these urban areas, they're not looking at it from a point of view of this is their neighborhood, where they from. They come from the other side of town. So when they come in to police your neighborhood, oh, they aggressive. They're aggressive because they look at you like you a criminal. You the scum of the earth. You're a drug head. Y'all drug addicts. Y'all drug dealers. That's how they look at you. But like I said, at the same time, none of that is true. That is not black people. If you line up 20 black people, one of them might be a drug dealer. If you line up 20 black people, one of them might be a killer. Might be. Now, are we all capable of killing? Yeah, you push us to the edge. Yeah, we'll fuck you up. We'll go in. But at the same time, we are a peaceful people. We are a very peaceful people. And we get along with everybody. Every race, every ethnicity, whatever it is. We are the peace of the earth. We are the peaceful people of the world. You call older black women, you call them Big Mama. You ain't never heard of an older white woman being called Big Mama. They call Karens. The black women, the older black women that hold the family together, hold the household down, that's Big Mama. Because everybody get love. No matter what you look like. You can go to grandma's house, get a meal. You've never heard about that with white people. So who's the real criminals? Who's the real pedophiles? Who's the real drug dealers? Because last time I checked, the CIA and the FBI have all been caught up in them drug dealing scandals. And like I said, we don't go get the dope. They bring this shit in. So yes, white people are the biggest dope dealers. White people are the biggest murderers. Look at the history of this country. They done murdered people, pigeons, dogs, buffaloes. They done murdered everything they came across. What are y'all talking about? This is why shit like this goes on still today. They can run up in your house and feel like they can do whatever the fuck they want to do to you. If you piss them off. Now, if a police officer come to you and you keep it cool, like I said, they pussy anyway. So if you keep it cool and you, hey man, everything cool, you ain't got to know you, they're going about their business. But if you a black man, as soon as you aggravate them a little bit, oh, it's finna get physical. You finna have some knees in your back. And if you say the wrong thing, they gonna kill you. They gonna shoot you. So like I said, all rules don't apply to everybody in the same way when it comes to the system in this country. This system was built for white people by white people. This system was not built for us. So I won't be surprised if this so-called officer get off. I wouldn't be surprised if he get off. But at the same time, this man need to be killed today. His life need to be took today. If he murdered this girl, he need to be on death row. And ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it. He murdered this woman. That's cold-blooded murder. Straight up. And he needs to be on death row. If make me president today, this should have end today. This will be the last one because I'm gonna make an example out of him. You did that, you and your partner gonna be on death row. We don't even need no court case. We don't need no trial, nothing. It's on camera what you did. She didn't have a deadly weapon. She didn't pose a threat. She didn't even charge at y'all. All she said was, Satan, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. That's all she said. And that man said, if you don't put that pot down, I'm going to shoot you in your face. That is, man, this is some bullshit, y'all. Rest in peace, man. Rest in peace to Sonya, man. Because and to her whole family, man, my heart is heavy for y'all. I really don't understand why we haven't started to put pressure on these motherfucking police and people. You take one of ours like that, we need to be taking one of y'all's. No matter what city you in, no matter what district you in. But a lot of people like, man, you shouldn't answer like that. Violence beget violence. No, violence bring peace. Y'all said the same thing when they did to Mike Brown. Y'all said the same thing with George Floyd. Y'all said the thing with Sandra Bland. Y'all said the same thing with everybody. Soon as we get fucked up or something happen, what y'all want to do? Oh, let's make peace. Let's be peaceful. Just be peaceful. Let God. No. God is trying to tell us something. We need to get the fuck up and fight this shit. It's time for this whole system to change. Straight up. This whole system need to be rebirthed. It need to be killed, dead, rebirthed. And we need we need a more diverse group of leaders. We don't need it to be one-sided. Right now, it's just Europeans. So-called white people. That's all. That's all that's in power. When you look up the governors, mayors, police chiefs, presidents, all you're going to see is European Americans. You don't see any real Americans in control. Even y'all talking about Kamala Harris. Kamala Harris is not a real American. Kamala Harris is from India. She is from India. And I think her dad or something from Jamaica or something like that. But this girl is raised in a home with people from India. She is not a black woman. She has no ties to our communities, no ties to our lifestyle, nothing. She is a government puppet, just like every other government official is a puppet. And if these puppets get in there and do the wrong thing against their agenda, if you try to swap some up and go against their agenda, they're going to get you out of there. They're going to have you killed. So y'all got to understand, this is a system problem, a systematic problem. It ain't all about black and white. But it's a systematic problem within this system that's ran by white people. Like I said, we're looked at as the bottom of the barrel. And since we looked at like that, this is why these police officers feel like they can come in your household and do whatever the fuck they want to do. But now it's time for that shit to stop. So, like I said, we need to stop calling these folks. If it ain't no car crash or a house fire where you got to call the fire department, if it's not nothing serious like that, call your uncle, call your granddad, call your dad, call your brother, call your cousin, call your close friend, call somebody. If you feel like some suspicious shit going around your house, call somebody that's close to you. And if you ain't got nobody that's close to you, jump in your car and take a ride. Go on about your business somewhere. Or go get one of your neighbors. If it's not a big deal, stop calling these police. Stop it. Stop calling these police. Fuck them. Fuck them. We've been dealing with too much with them. We need to start policing ourselves. So if there's any type of situation, especially if you're a woman, if you're a black woman out there and you live alone and you feel like something going on around your house, do not call police. Do not call police. Call your brother. Call your cousin. Call your boyfriend. Call your fuck buddy. Call anybody before you call these punk ass police. Because these police are not here to help you at all. And they're not going to help you. And if they do come and help you, it's because you kept it cool and you didn't say nothing. You were being a good citizen, a good Samaritan in a way. You didn't piss them off. But like I said, they pussy. Majority, 95% of police officers are pussy. So if they get to your scene, get to your house, and you start to aggravate them, and you a black person, black woman, oh, they're going to use some force. They're going to call you out your name. They're going to try to disrespect you. They're going to get loud, all that shit. And they're going to go for their gun. They're not going to go for no mace. They're not going to go for no taser. They're going to go for their gun. So again, like I said, man, we got to stop this, man. Rest in peace. Rest in peace, man, Sonya. Like this shit hurt, man. Much love to the family. Condolences to the family. I really hope that y'all can find the strength to get through this, which I know it's gonna be hard. But death is always hard. But when it's like this, it's even harder. Cause that shit just didn't need to happen. It didn't need to happen at all. That shit did not need to happen. It wasn't supposed to happen like that. But since this man got this demon in him and he heard Satan, I rebuke you, he couldn't resist it. Over a hot pot of water. If you haven't seen the video, go back, watch the video. I mean, it's my heart was beating the whole time I watched it. This shit made my stomach hurt. Like I really want people to understand, especially white people out there. I really want y'all to understand that we sick of this shit. We sick of this shit, y'all. And it's only a matter of time before we start to blow up. And no, y'all can't kill us all. And y'all won't kill us all. So y'all have to understand, we as people, we as American people, we gotta start putting pressure on this system about certain shit that it do and don't do. But like I said to all my black folks out there, we gotta put pressure on ourselves. We gotta change the narrative of ourselves. I'm not saying that Sonya did anything wrong, but what I'm saying is we have had this long history of portraying ourselves as thugs, gangsters, hoodlums, uh, you know, selling crack and all this crazy ass shit, drug heads and all that. So technically, these people feel like we ain't shit. These people feel like we ain't worth shit. We our life is worth, it ain't worth shit. So y'all have to understand that we got a part in cleaning this up too. But at the same time, like I said, Sonya is at no fault. At no fault at all. The officer, this sheriff, you should be prosecuted to the T. You should get life. You should get death row. You and your partner. And quite frankly, I feel like y'all's police chief should be fired too. He should be fired too. Straight up. For even allowing something like this to go down. You should have told them guys to bag off. Y'all should let them guys know, hey, she all clear, y'all going home. But y'all steady in there talking to this lady, antagonizing her, wanting to see what y'all really wanted to make something out of the situation. And y'all definitely did. So this shit is sickening. It's disgusting. It's embarrassing. Especially as a nation. And we just sick of it, man. We sick of it. So black folks, man, get out the system. Stop believing in this system that don't even believe in you. Stop loving a system that don't love you. Stop caring about a system that don't care nothing about you. Because when it comes to this system, this is what they going to do. They going to cover their camera. When it come to you, they going to open fire and cover their camera. Straight up. To all my folk out there, man, stay up, man. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button, man. Y'all go look more into this story. Rest in peace, Sonya. Much love to the family. Much respect and condolences to the family. I hope y'all have a beautiful funeral for, a beautiful going away party for, pretty much. That's what that's what I call funerals, going away parties, because you got to celebrate the life. Even though you think about this tragic situation, you got to celebrate her life, because she was loved by somebody. That's somebody's mother, probably. That's somebody's sister. That's somebody's daughter right there. So much love and condolence to the family, man. I hope everything is beautiful. And I really hope that y'all sue the fuck out of this police department and get every dime out their ass. Sue them for $50 million. Sue them for $100 million. I hope you get every dime out their ass. Because y'all deserve every penny that y'all suck out of their ass. Because y'all are finna go through some real traumatic times in y'all's family. With people asking questions, interviews, and then every time y'all see these motherfucking police. Ain't nothing gonna be the same no more. So I really hope y'all sue the fuck out of this department. I really hope that my people can understand that we need to get out this system and start policing ourselves. And like I said, calling your uncles, your brothers, your cousins, your friends, that's a way of policing yourself. Make sure you got some fire on you at home. So if it is somebody roaming around your yard, you can police yourself. You don't have to call these dumbasses. Because every time police show up, it's some dumb shit finna go on. Especially with black folks. So Eric, man, keep your head up. Y'all go look into this story. Rest in peace, Sonya. We love you. From everybody across the land, everybody, all my people from the culture, we love you. Rest in peace.